back to the beginning.
Well, it goes to all the treaties, everything that was agreed upon.
all those treaties.
Yeah. So, let's see. Here's the fun one that you might want me to say. This is kind of a strange way of proving all this, because if anyone's listening to this for the first time, it sounds unbelievable, and that's why you really do need to do your own research.
And it sounds like going back to Anna, who started the research
and
in
you
the
can
treaties.
also go to thecaliforniaassembly.com, and they offer every Thursday morning at 9 o'clock, they offer a class called Common Law 101, where they explain the Constitution, Amendment 13, where we supposedly freed the slaves, unless they are municipal citizens. There's a little unless in there. Or unless they're criminals, that's what it is. Amendment 13 says the slaves are free unless they're criminals, basically. And then Article 14 says all municipal citizens are criminals. So
kind of like
you have to go.
They're trying to cover the whole spectrum.
It's really weird, and we didn't understand.
So,
but go to Common Law 101. It's a class Thursday mornings at 9.
Thursday mornings.
If you go in person, you can find it at CaliforniaAssembly.com.
Not the CaliforniaAssembly.com.
CaliforniaAssembly.com, not the.
And where is this based out of? Where is this?
Well, the California Assembly is all over California.
Okay.
We've got about 1,200 members right now, but it's growing very fast. And I'm a recorder for the California Assembly. My job is to help people complete the paperwork that frees them from this nightmare.
Where does that paperwork get filed?
It gets filed. Well, we used to file it in our county recording system, but now they won't do that anymore. They won't allow our paperwork to be filed, even though we own the recording system. They stole it from us.
Mm-hmm.
So they decided they won't record our documents anymore. So now we can either send them out to, like, Bighorn, Montana will still record our documents. There's a couple of other states that will still record our documents, but California won't. So we developed our own recording system called the Land Recording System. It's a blockchain system. The documents are kept in a vault. It's handled on a big computer, and it's international. So we had to do that because they won't let us use our own recording system that they stole.
How does this hold up in court?
Well, people are working on that, and it's a very complex question you ask. You have no idea. Because I can't sit here and train you about common law and how to go into a maritime court with a bar attorney that became a judge and has an oath to England, and a prosecutor that has an oath to England, and an attorney that has an oath to England that's stealing from our trust account, and how you can win every time.
Plus how
in
much
5
money.
minutes and one talk.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, just so you know,
No,
this is a study of a lifetime.
Yeah.
But you can learn pretty quick to at least do basic things.
Doesn't it just go back to the treaty? You just argue your points going back to treaty?
No, you have to use careful language. If you walk into a court because the Corporation of Family Services took your child without your permission, and you thought it was yours because you're paying rent for that child, with the word child is a word that's actually patented by Britain, and it means their possession. So you pay rent to raise their possession in your home. So if you're a parent and you think that is your offspring, but you sold it or gave it away at birth with a birth certificate, so now somebody says anything really to Family Services because they're a corporation out for profit, they're not connected to any government at all, and they come in, they take your child. They can do that.
Right.
Okay? Because it's not your child.
Because you
You
signed
don't
it
own
off.
that child,
Well,
and
they
it's
make
not
up
yours, and it's
they
dead.
can make up any reasoning to justify.
No, it's not for the reasoning. It's because their whole claim is that you gave it up at birth and it belongs to Britain. They don't really usually say that, but they did actually say it to one of our coordinators in the California Assembly, Michelle Ford. They actually said to her, you don't have any right to your children, you're just a person.
That's right.
And she thought, what does that mean? And then she joined the assembly and learned what that means.
That's so interesting.
But anyway, let's say
we
that they
can. We
do
got
that.
this though. You know, we can figure this out.
Let's say they do that. Let's say that Family Services comes and takes your children, won't tell you where they are, and will never let you see them. Even though you're
Devastating.
a clean,
Yeah.
honest, wonderful human being with a clean house, with plenty of money. All your children are always clean. You love them. You never hit them. You did everything right, but they took them anyway. What you can do with common law, which just seems really kind of disgusting, you basically go in as a living woman or a living man, and you stand up to the judge because he's your employee. And when he says, you know, come here, Don Mazer, that's my name, come here, Don Mazer, and I don't come because I know he's talking to my corporate entity and that's not me. And I say to him, I am here under a special appearance because I am a spiritual being in a body, but as special appearance, I have come here to talk with you. Because the living don't talk to the dead, and right now he represents the corporate or the dead world. So you come in as a living person and you talk to him and you say, and believe me, I've never done this, I'm not great at this, but basically you say, I have come because Sally Schmo over there, who sometimes works as the department head for family services, stole my property. Now that they understand. They don't understand that your offspring has any value at all. But property, they have laws for that. And they'll give your children back. But you have to know what to say.
Language.
You can't use the word child. You have to say offspring. You're not a person. You're a man or a woman. You're not a human, or you're not any of those things. You're one of the people, a living man or woman, and they took your property.